we're just teaming up a bit today. So Ryan's going to show you a couple of fantastic dishes that, again, he's going to tell you all about. And then I'm going to pair a couple of wines with them. And there'll be tasters at the end of both. So we hope you enjoy.
Okay, thank you. So as I said, my name's Ryan. I'm from Ganoush Catering in York, where we do weddings up to 200. We cater for any events, private dinings in your own homes, birthdays, parties, funerals, even at barbecues. We've just won an award, I think, have we? Yeah. Northern Caterer of the Year. So I'm just going to cook you two very simple dishes what you can do in your own home. Right here I've just got, so it's going to be mackerel, which is going to be devilled with our homemade sourdough, which we do up at the unit, with some pickled onions, pickled cucumber. It's got just the freshness of apple, which we have, and it's got some creme fraiche, mustard, and fennel puree. And then we're doing like a duo of lamb. So we've braised a lamb shoulder, which has been cooked for about 5 to 6 hours, and pressed with some juices. Confit carrots, which have been cooked simply with rosemary, thyme, garlic, oil. Courgettes, which we're going to roast off in the oven. Bit of salt, bit of pepper, that's it. And then we've got some braised beetroots, which we've cooked in beef dripping. So we've confit them for an hour and a half, and just taken the skin off. Fond potato, which has been just cooked literally in butter. Thyme, garlic, rosemary. And we've got a panade lamb belly, which lamb belly has just been braised for up to 3 to 4 hours back at the unit. We've pressed it overnight, so it's got a really, really nice shape. And we've just panaded it this morning, just literally flour, eggs and panko breadcrumbs, which are really, really fine cooked. And that's really it. So 2 very simple dishes to do. We've just got a sauce here which we've cut the lamb juices in. We've used pomegranate molasses, which is basically what we normally use. This is a concentrate, really, really sweet pomegranate juice, which will be concentrated down reduced. So that's really it. So yeah, and we're pairing it with what, Sarah? The mackerel?
So the mackerel, the first dish, we're going to pair with sherry, dry sherry. Anyone here a fan of dry sherry? Yeah, excellent. We've got a couple. Yeah, I know you are, Matt. Yeah. It is indeed alcoholic, so Colin's a fan. Yeah, by definition. Well, hopefully those of you who aren't so keen at the minute, we might win you over with this. So the sherry we're going to pair with it today is Pedro's. This is actually available from Majestic. They're one of our wholesale suppliers, but you guys can buy this at retail for approximately £10 a bottle. If you enjoy it, I strongly recommend it. Pedro's is a fairly commercial winery. We normally try to avoid big overly manufactured wines, but to be honest, this is so good that we thought, well, we'll take the hit and have a slightly more common wine, but it's one that's just absolutely incredible. Very briefly, the sherry is made from Palomino grape, and it is from Spain by definition. This one is from Jerez, which is the main sherry producing city in Spain. There are others. Manzanilla, for example, if anyone has a Manzanilla type sherry, is from a port on the coast, which is where you get that lovely kind of salty maritime tang from it. I will come back to this in a little bit, but I'll let Ryan talk you through what he's doing with the mackerel quickly. Did you say you're deviling it, chef?
Yeah, so we've devilled it, which we're going to pan fry in a few minutes or so. So we've marinated this overnight, fresh mackerel which we got in yesterday morning, which we use Fowlers of York, really good for suppliers. We've marinated it in smoked paprika, oil, chilli, coriander. We've also used a liquid smoke, which will match really well with the sherry, I think, Sarah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We just got, and then, so yeah, that's pretty much a bit of chilli as well, just to give it a little bit of spice. But really, really simple to do. You can do it. We usually marinate it for about 2 hours, but for this purpose of demo, I think the nicest is just overnight. But yeah, that's all it really goes. Just really simple flavours. Plain. You can always get them from the local supermarkets. So it's just really easy for you guys to do. And then for the main course, which wine are you doing for the main course?
With the main course, we're going to have a red. We're going to have this Crozonitage. I'll give you some more detail on that in a mo. But to finish with the sherry then, like I say, it's 100% Palomino as the grape. It's from Jerez in Spain. And the way they make sherry is quite unusual. So they both ferment and age the wine in barrels known as soleras. Solera, of course, being the sun, and it's because it's a very sun-kissed part of Spain. And they put a very specific type of yeast in there. It's called Flor, the strain of yeast they use. And essentially what this does is it rises to the top of the barrel and sits on top of the liquid, and therefore it just sort of insulates it from any contact with the oxygen. Oxygen will. I was wondering what's going on. Being adjusted. The oxygen, if it contacts the grape juice, will oxidize it and produce an unpleasant flavour. So the yeast, the floor, sits on top of it. It has a very, very characteristic flavour, which, along with the old sherry barrels and the Palomino grape itself, combine to make that really, really unusual and distinctive type of sherry. If you ever have sweeter sherries, particularly, and you see that kind of really dark, intense brown, you can have that with dry sherries as well, like Olorosos and Amonteados. They've had a little bit more oxygen, so the floor has been slightly incomplete, and they've oxidised a bit, and they've gone really brown. When you have controlled oxidation like that, you can still have a really, really nice drink, but what you don't want is the accidental oxidation. Have you got any of those glasses anywhere?
Which glasses?
The little tasting ones we had the other day. Oh, they're down here. There we go. Sorry, chef. Right. So I'll just show you the colour of the sherry. Excuse me. And as we can see, it's actually really kind of pale golden hue. There we go. Lovely pale golden hue. So this is the palest Fino of all the sherries, and it's got quite a nice sort of oily consistency when you drink it. It really does kind of coat your mouth.